Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video, which by the way, I'm very excited about. But before we get started today, I just want to thank you for the incredible support I've been getting on the channel. You guys are killing it. Look at this. This video was posted 12 hours ago, already at 321 views. That's crazy. That's crazy. The comments and the likes are pouring in. You guys are absolutely phenomenal. Thank you so much for all the support and all the help, and I hope I'm helping you too. I'm trying to get as much education out there. I'm trying my best to give you all the information I've learned over the past 2 years of cryptocurrency. If you guys have any questions, my Twitter is always open. Like I'm on Twitter 24/7. All right, so I'm on Twitter 24/7. If you guys have any questions, please go ahead and DM me. We're almost at 1,800 followers, so you guys are incredible. Thank you so much for that. So let me tell you a little bit of a story about when I first started in cryptocurrency. So we all want to be rich in crypto, right? That's why we're getting in here. We all want to be wealthy. We all want to be able to give back to those that were able to give us some fortune in our life, right? So when I first got in, I wanted to figure out a way to build some wealth, right? So I wanted to build a wealth. And my wealth was really dependent on how much money I was getting in fiat from my job, right? So uh, there had to be a better way. So a few weeks later, a few weeks went by, like a few months actually, and then I was DMing with one of my buddies, and then he told me, "Why don't you stake your funds? Because at some point after the bull run, everything became stagnant, right? All the funds, all the tokens came down crashing. We started the bear market. Everybody was figuring out what to do with their money. Should they sell? Should they buy? A lot of people didn't want to sell. I was one of the people that was not educated enough to know how to take profits back then, and then use those profits in stable coins, and then use them to buy the coins at a better price, right? So at that point in time, I didn't know really what to do with my funds until I spoke to one of my friends who's been in cryptocurrency and stocks for a long, long time. And then he told me, "Why don't you stake your funds?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? What does that mean?" So I was taking my funds on an exchange called AAX, which I love, by the way. Great exchange, great APRs. But the thing is, it locks your funds for a little while until you get some dividends, right? And I've been doing it since a year and a half. I've been staking my funds for a year and a half. And in those year and a half, I was able to accumulate $200. Okay, so I have roughly $2,000 staked there, and I was getting $200 on that. So it's not bad, but it's not great. So today's video, I'm going to be staking about 1.12 ETH. I'm going to be staking about 650 BUSD and about 200 to 300. I don't remember exactly BTC. Okay, so if you guys want to see how the process is from front to end, please go ahead and watch till the end of the video. If you have any questions, please write them down below. And if you know anybody who wants to stake their funds on the animal farm, this is the video for them. All right, so you can share it with them. Please go right ahead and let's get started with the video. All right, so the main thing that we have to keep in mind is that now you're transferring your funds, right? So when I'm transferring my funds, I did them from the exchange AX all the way to my MetaMask. So if we look to the on DBank, right now, if you guys see on DBank over here, see my total came up to 7,233. 228% up is because I sent my funds in. And if we go to the bottom here on my wallet, we can see that I have 1.11 balance of ETH, so that's 1,300. I have 642 BUSD, and I have 0.0147 BTC, 239. At some point, when the prices of ETH and BTC were going down in value, I was under the impression that ETH was gonna beat BTC, so I just swapped all my BTC for ETH. So now that's why I was able to get 1.1 ETH, but it was staking during that time, you know. But anyways, I thought, why not just take them on the animal farm? It's one of the best yield farms in the planet. If you guys want to farm your coins as well, I have a link in the description down below. But I'll be able to get some dogs, and by farming dogs, I'll be able to farm pigs, and then the cycle is going to continue. I'll make more BUSD, I'll stake it here, or buy drip, or buy some LPs for the garden, you know, and just keep the money flowing, right? So, to be able to do that, all right, so I sent them ahead of time because I don't want to go through the process of waiting for the funds to clear and then arrive on the MetaMask. The video is going to be way too long. But if you guys see on my MetaMask right here, I have BUSD, so I have this. But I don't have the Ethereum BEP20 token on my MetaMask, and I don't have BTCB, the Binance Bitcoin. So if we go to CoinMarketCap, we can do that together just so that we have an idea of how to do this, all right? So you can search for BTC, and you'll see there's two. There's Bitcoin, and there's Bitcoin BEP2, right? So if you click on this one, the token is BTCB, all right? You click on this arrow over here, and there's one that goes for the BNB Smart Chain. Then you just click on the MetaMask icon, or you can copy the token address and you can insert that in any of your wallets. You can use the for Trust Wallet as well on your phone. Same kind of concept. So this pop-up comes on, you click on Add Token. Now if we look at the MetaMask, automatically you'll see at the bottom here, I have my BTCB. All right. And when you're transferring your funds from your exchange all the way to the BEP20, you have to make sure that you use the right network. All right. So there's the Bitcoin network and there's the BEP20 network, and you have to make sure to use that one because it's the Binance Bitcoin network. All right. Now let's go and get the Ethereum. Me too, like in the beginning, oh, not me too, but I thought that Ethereum was only available on Ethernet, on Ethereum mainnet. But it turns out you can also get it on BNB, which is something I learned from my buddy CryptoMark7. I'll leave his link in the description. Great guy. You guys can watch his videos. All right, so BNB Smart Chain. Click on the Add to MetaMask button and add my token on MetaMask. Now, if we check, at the bottom here, almost 12 ETH. And the reason why I'm doing it from CoinMarketCap is because the token addresses are verified here, right? So don't Google Ethereum contract address, copy the first thing that comes up and put it in your wallet because you're going to be hacked. That's almost guaranteed. And a lot of my buddies have been hacked that way, where there's a sweeping bot that just goes into their wallet and just keeps stealing all their funds. Every time there's over a certain amount of money in there, it just steals the whole thing, sends it to another address. All right, so always go to CoinMarketCap, copy the address into your MetaMask. And I know the process might be daunting. If you guys have any question on it, please DM me. I'm telling you, DM me. Don't even be scared. Don't even be shy. Just DM me. I'll be able to help you through the whole thing. All right, so now our funds are in our wallet. If we go to, let's start with Ethereum, and well, they're all in the pool section. All right. So the thing that I'm trying to accomplish from this video is I'm gonna want to take the funds here, and I'm gonna see how much I'm gonna be able to generate in dogs in, let's say, in 24 hours. Okay, in 24 hours, let's say. So I'll be doing another video tomorrow, and in tomorrow's video I'll be able to tell you like a step-by-step of what I did since we launched on November 1st, how much dividends I accumulated, and how has the return been for me since the launch, right? Because when I first made that first video that I told you, I made like almost 0.2%, I think, in return. That was before some injections came in and the return started to get a bit higher on the big pen, right? So since then, things have changed. I've claimed some money and I've put it in different pools, but that's for tomorrow's video, all right? So I'll give you that detail there. But by staking the funds on the farm today, I'll be able to tell you how much I made in one day. And then tomorrow, when I make the compounding or whatever happens tomorrow, I'll be able to tell you exactly my 1 week results into the animal farm, almost a week result in the animal farm. And then we'll be able to track it weekly, because I think from the amount of money that I have, I might not be able to generate a lot of dogs. So I don't want to have many stakes on the dog pound. So I might spread it into the linear pool. I might put it all in the auto compound pool. So we'll be able to know depending on how many dogs I'll be able to generate. Okay. So if we go to the BUSD, that's the first one. Now, right now I have 19 BUSD in here. I've had this amount for maybe 4 or 5 days, and I've been able to generate 0.006. Okay, but now let's take the remainder of 642. So just keep in mind, if you click on the details at the bottom here, it tells you that there's about 2 million BUSD locked in here in this pool, and there's a deposit fee of 3%. So just keep that in mind. You're gonna put in $642, but you're gonna be taxed 3% in, 3% out when you want to retrieve them. Okay, but by the time you even want to take them out, if you want to, ever take them out, you're probably going to have generated enough dogs in revenue to compensate for the 3% in and 3% out. But this is just something for you guys to keep in mind. All right, so now it's just confirming that you're going to get an APR of 140. This is how many you're going to stake, so you just go ahead and deposit. Perfect. Perfect. So you guys can see over here, I have 643 and 380. Okay, so that we're going to track it for 24 hours, and then we'll track it over here. If we go to the animal farm, see here, I had 19. I had on $20, I generated barely anything, like nothing for a week. So now we're going to have $600. We'll see how much we're going to have. Okay, then we go down to Ethereum. I don't have anything here, but the APR is 169, which is pretty decent, to be fair. I think this is more than I get on the other exchange, which was 20% for 7 days, which is either equal or a bit more. So I'll have to track it to see if it even makes sense for me to keep my ETH here. But I think passively to generate dogs, I feel it's like it's going to be a bit safer. And the reason why I say safer is because I trust the animal farm with my ETH. The other DEX it's a decentralized DEX, but it's still, it's not my ETH. It's not my ETH. I can get it blocked at any moment. Whereas here, I know that I can withdraw my funds anytime, and if it's not withdrawn right away, my friends tell me that I can force withdraw them from PancakeSwap. So that's going to be interesting if that ever happens. All right. So we approved the contract first. So if you've never interacted with the contract, you have to approve it first before you're able to make your deposit. So we did that. Now we're making the deposit. That's 169 APR. I think this is going to be a very good stake. Hopefully we can make like $2 in dogs per day here, maybe $1 in dogs per day here. It's going to be fantastic. All right, so I got taxed. So now we're down to 1.085. It's a little bit much, like if we just take that into consideration, it's 3%. I mean, 3% is a lot for the amount of money that I had. 1.085. I think, oh no. What is the price of Ethereum right now? 1187. So I got taxed $40. It's not that bad. I mean, I'm probably going to be able to generate that within a few weeks in the animal farm. So we'll see. I'm very excited for this as well. So it's a 4x multiplier. So the amount of money that's coming into this pool to be given out to people is 4 times the amount, which is pretty good. It's a good decent amount. BUSD is 4x. And now the BTC that I have, as I said, I have like about 200 and something BTC. What do I have? BTC I have $239, but it's better staked here than staked elsewhere. And if ever I'm going to be accumulating some more BTC or Ethereum or BUSD, I'm going to come over here and I'm going to stake it as well. And this APR is 175. I mean, with these APRs, all of those funds, like it's almost $2,000, right? $2,000 would, I mean, I hope could generate me like $10 of dogs per day. That would be 5 days for one dog. I mean, not too bad, right? All right, perfect. So that was approved. Now let's make the deposit. If you guys have any questions at any point, please go ahead and sorry, go ahead and comment down below. And if you like the video, go ahead and like it. It really helps with the YouTube algorithm. And man, there's like so many things to take into consideration, but I'm really trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, as you guys know. So the liking, the sharing, if you guys know anybody who wants to stake, this could be very important to them. It could really help with the algorithm sharing the video with other people, right? All right, so we have 0.014 BTC staked here. There's one last thing I just wanted to mention about yield farming. I mean, it's very risky, right? Your funds, uh, they're going to keep their value. I mean, it's just whatever happens in the market happens in the market. But the animal farm makes it so that I trust Forex with my money, you know? It's hard to explain. Like for somebody who's new, it's hard to explain, but I trust Forex with my money, which is why I have it here. But only invest your risk capital. Okay, this is something I have to stress. Don't put money that you can't afford. Only put your risk capital, and hopefully the money you generate from that you can distribute elsewhere in the ecosystem and make more money in the long term. But yield farming is kind of a long game, right? It's for the long future of the ecosystem. It's not something that you can make money overnight. So it's just something to keep in mind, you know? All right, guys. Oh, one last thing. I actually was very hesitant with these kind of protocols in the past, so I know where you guys are coming from. If you have some questions and you're scared your money is going to disappear, you're putting your money into an ecosystem on a website somewhere, like your hard earned money is just disappearing. So if you have any questions about any of that, please don't be shy. Just DM me on Twitter and I'll be able to help you through the whole process. All right, guys, so that's it for today's video. As I said, I am going to be making another video tomorrow to tell you how my 1 week in the animal farm has been. So please tune in tomorrow for that video. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you like it, please go ahead and like the video, share with your friends, and I'll see you guys in the next one.